Hello guys, welcome back to Playbook FM. I am Jay and we're back in my Aberdeen FM20 beta save. We're back a little bit earlier than I anticipated. Reason being is because I plan to come back around about here, Rangers and Hibs. However, as you can see, we are still in Europa League qualification rounds. And also, I forgot that one of the games was the first match of the season against St Mirren, so we've got to show you the first match of the season. So today we're bringing you St Mirren and Wolves. St Mirren at home in the SPFL and Wolves away in the Europa League qualification round 3. Now, since the last episode, had a few friendlies, and again we had those Europa League qualification matches. Everybody's nice and fit now. No more new signings since the last episode. However, we have had a few offers for loan players to go out. So Connor Power, who's sitting in the under 18s, he's about to go out on loan. We've also had a few loan bids for Ethan Ross, our 17-year-old breakthrough prospect left winger. Rejected a couple to begin with because I did want him on the bench for rotation, but then I thought, you know what, get the lad some game time. And then funnily enough, Hamilton came in for a loan offer, so he will be playing regularly in the Premiership as well, and it doesn't affect our first team plans too much. Also put in a bid for Eamon Brophy, I think that's how you say it anyway, 23-year-old Scottish international at Kilmarnock. He's also being chased by Southampton, who, if you remember from the last episode, did take Sam Cosgrove from us. Funnily enough, I remember saying that I wasn't going to mention Sam Cosgrove again, but there we go. I'm still not over it. But enough of that. Let's head into the match against St Mirren. So, starting 11 for this match, we've got Joe Lewis in goal. Back three of Mikey Devlin, Zach Viner, Scott McKenna. We've got Richard Tate on the right wing, Greg Lee on the left wing back position, who's been playing awesome in the 2 Europa League games that I played offline. He's a revelation. Anyway, box-to-box midfield, we've got Lewis Ferguson playing that position, Dean Campbell alongside him as the playmaker. We've got John Gallagher, is it John? I can't remember his name. There we go, yeah. John Gallagher on the right wing with Niall McGinn on the left wing, and Curtis Main, who I think in the last episode got a couple of braces. I'm not sure if that was in the games I recorded or the games that I played offline. Also, another bit of transfer news I've got to mention. He came in. We got Ryan Brewster on a season-long loan from Liverpool, the 19-year-old English striker who can also play on the wing a little bit, but he's mainly coming in to fill that striker position. Not starting today because in the few friendly matches and Europa League games we played him in, he didn't really show me much. And also Chris Main is in pretty good form at the moment, so I'm putting my trust in him today. Plus, we've got the Wolves match next, so Ryan Brewster will probably play in that, to be honest. But anyway, let's give the fans a performance they're expecting of us. How much is it? Yep. Right. Let's get into the match. So, completely unbeaten in the pre-season games. Haven't lost, haven't conceded a goal. So it seems like this formation and this tactic setup is working so far. Fingers crossed that can translate into the domestic league, because to be fair, the warm-up games and Europa League games weren't exactly much of a challenge, but Gallagher beats his man there, takes a shot, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. And we're 20 minutes in and it seems like we're on the front foot in this match so far. Campbell picks up the ball in midfield, plays it to Greg Lee, who plays it into Niall McGinn. Niall McGinn gets tackled, but it falls to Campbell. Ends up back with Niall McGinn. Niall McGinn shoots, and it's just a whisker wide of the top bin there. And the lads seem really fired up for this match. That being said, let's inspire them with a get creative shout. I'm hoping that if we can continue how we started off this match, we should get a nice, comfortable win. Let's say get 2 goals up before half time, and then we can rest the likes of Niall McGinn, maybe Zach Viner for the Wolves match, because Zach Viner's been playing pretty well also. And Niall McGinn, remember, is still coming back from that injury. He's not 100% fit at the moment, which is why I wanted to start him today and get him some game time and kind of freshen him up a bit for the Europa League qualifiers. because if you remember, we do need to qualify for the group stages. Otherwise, the board will not be happy. But the fact that we're about to play Wolves in that qualifier, yeesh, I don't know, guys. That's a tough match. And Joe Lewis makes a tough save there. I don't like how we've managed to let them in behind there. Might not be something we need to address just yet. Let's take a look at the match stats. How many shots have they had? So it's their second shot, and both of their chances have been clear cut, whereas we're just kind of smacking the ball and hoping for the best by the looks of things. I wonder what is causing that. So they're in behind here again on the wing. Lee closes down, and then that's the end of the first half, I guess. Right, that is a bit disappointing, to be fair. I am not happy with your performance. We've played much better than that. I've seen much more from the lads in the pre-season games. Richard Tate, he's not playing well. And remember, guys, we did bring him in to play that wing-back position, but so far what I've seen from him hasn't been great. He's not really gotten much more than a 6.4 in the friendly matches and the Europa League games he's played. So I'm guessing that Antonio might be looking like a challenger for that starting position. But Mikey Devlin there cuts out the long ball and plays it forward to Tate. Speak of the devil, who plays it into Ferguson. Ferguson switches the ball to Niall McGinn on the left wing, who plays a cross in, looking for Main. It falls back to Ferguson, and Ferguson with an emphatic strike from outside of the box. The second goal of the season there. What a screamer. Let's get another angle on that goal. Niall McGinn crosses the ball. He's looking for Chris Main there, I think. But he doesn't get past the St Mirren defender. Falls to Ferguson, who's just like, you know what? Why not have a crack at things? And hoofs it home for his second goal of the season. And St Mirren are making changes here to the striker position, funnily enough. So it looks like they're about to kind of come at us a little bit. But Curtis Main, you've not been playing too well. So let's bring on Ryan Brewster, see what he can do. Maybe it's the fact that I'm playing him as a target man. Okay, we'll bring Brewster on as a deep line forward. Let's also get Richard Tate off because he's not playing well at all, and bring on my man Antonio. See how that shakes things up a little bit. We're also playing positively, so I wonder if that's why we're kind of letting them in at the back a little bit. Let's drop back to balanced, and every single one of my back three has got a yellow card. That is no bueno. Mikey Devlin, you're not playing great either. We're going to take you off. You're sitting on a yellow card. Let's see what Considine can do in his first appearance of the new season in the SPFL. And I think that pretty much is the match. A 1-0 win at home to St Mirren. I mean, I'll take it. A win is a win. But, yeah, we were a bit poor out there. I think that's a fair team talk. Right, let's go and play Wolves. Right, guys, we are back for the Wolves match. Just a few changes made to the starting 11 that started in our first league game against St Mirren. We've got Considine, who comes in over Mikey Devlin. Greg Lee, who comes in at the left wing back, with Antonio Marin on the right wing back. I think Richard Tate was playing. He was playing on the right wing. Bloody hell, I don't even remember the last match, and it was like 10 seconds ago. Right, guys, we are back for the Wolves match. A couple of changes from the last starting 11 who played against St Mirren. We've got Considine coming in instead of Mikey Devlin, and Antonio Marin over Richard Tate. We've also got Ryan Brewster, who starts in that deep lying forward role. Right, guys, let's get into this match. Which, in fact, no, let's not, because I just realised we're playing a positive mentality away against Wolves, who play a similar position, play a similar style to us. My tactics are kind of based on Wolves' system that they play. I really like how dangerous they are at all times and how well they hit you on the counter attack. So we need to be wary of that. Expect nothing but a win. Good luck. We're doing a good win. Yeah. Let's just carry on this form. Let's not focus too much on send the assistant. Let's not focus too much on the opposition. Let's just, continue our strong start to my tenure at Aberdeen. That being said, this is our first real test, and as you can see, Wolves with a dangerous corner 10 minutes into the match. Oh my goodness. We've not had a single shot. They've limited us to 20% possession and just all over us in terms of set pieces. And Raul Jimenez. Oh my goodness. He almost rifled it in from about 30 yards out there. Let's demand more from the lads. We are away from home, and I always feel like that's placing like a bit too much pressure on the lads away from home, demanding more. João Moutinho plays Dendoncker, who plays in. Oh no! Wolves have got their first goal of the game. Raul Jimenez with his first goal of the season. Let's take a look at that. Look, we've left Matt Doherty in acres of space there. Really and truly, that's where Greg Lee should be dropping back to pick him up. And I'm not too sure kind of what's happened there at the wing back position, but it's not good. And hopefully that goal will wake him up a little bit. And it doesn't seem like it has, because we've given away another corner. And as we saw in the first 10 minutes of the match, Wolves are dangerous from a set piece. The ball falls to Johnny Otto in the box, who strikes the shot, and it falls to Willy Bolly, who just kind of deflects it into the back of the net. Let's take a look at that one more time. Corner comes in. We don't really deal with it well, because Raul Jimenez does get the header, and then Lewis can't hold onto the ball. Jimenez plays the ball back to Johnny Otto, who finds Willy Bolly, and we're 2-0 down within 30 minutes. This isn't good at all. We're going to drop back to cautious. We're just going to change the system a little bit. We're going to go to our defensive setup, which isn't too different, but oh my gosh, we're giving away a penalty. What in the world? Like, you know what? Okay, I have been training the same shape in a different style. I don't really know what to do here, guys. It's our first test, and we've just kind of absolutely crumbled. Right, let's just stand off them a little bit and see how that works, because I think closing them down, obviously we've given away how many set pieces, and we've not really gotten anything off the back of that, so we're just going to drop off and see what they do when they've got time to kind of, and let them make mistakes, hopefully. But we do need to demand more, and Maring gives the ball away to Diogo Jota there in acres of space. Like, that was like a completely unforced error, and I'm not too sure what is happening here, but we're going to absolutely rip into them, because we're not looking like a team that has any like bite. Absolutely toothless performance in that first half. We're going to take off Gallagher, bring on McLennan, who has been playing pretty well in the pre-season. Swap Niall McGinn onto the right, put McLennan onto his more natural left wing, and hopefully he can spark something off the bench. And we have Joe Campbell here, who plays in Greg Lee, who's behind the defence here, one-on-one with the keeper. And, you know, that's not bad. He is a left wing-back, remember? And I don't even think he's a natural wing-back. He's more of a full-back. So for him to get into that position there, it shows that we're not playing too bad. Well, we are playing badly today, but the system does work. If we just had a bit more of a defensive prowess, maybe we'd be in this match here. But Ryan Brewster's got the ball. We can begin a counter-attack. He holds up the ball and allow Wolves to get back. But Bryson's in behind here from that centre-back position. One-on-one with the keeper, and he loves the keeper. Absolutely wonderful goal there from Craig Bryson. Let's give him a bit of praise. Let's watch that again. So Brewster holds up the ball, plays McLennan, and I told you he makes the difference. McLennan plays the ball back to Campbell, who finds Bryson overlapping in behind the defence from the centre-back position. One-on-one with the keeper and lobs him. And it's a wonderful goal from Craig Bryson, who gives us a route back into this match with that away goal. But I'm not sure if we can get anything else out of this game today. But we'll try. We'll go a little bit more positive. And Wolves are on the break here. Viner steps up and blocks the shot. Pretty good defence there. Not too bad. But We've got to show some passion. And I don't know if the positive mentality is causing us issues here, because Wolves are just knocking the ball around us, and Diogo Jota, gets into the box. It falls back to Jota again. He plays in Dendoncker. Dendoncker plays in Doherty, and they're just knocking the ball around for fun here. But we cut out the move eventually. We have a free kick. Noel McGinn plays it in towards the back post and goes absolutely nowhere with it, which does remind me I do need to take a look at my set pieces, because oh my goodness, heart stopped in my chest there for a minute. We let Jota in behind again, and I think I'm gonna take off Marin, because he's playing absolutely terrible today. He's just allowed in so much. Well, it's not even just him, it's both the right and the left wing back positions we've been weak in today, and Wolves aren't playing with wingers as such. At least I don't think. They might have changed their formation. Let me take a look at Wolves formation. Okay, yeah, they have changed formation and gone to the same 3-4-3 system that we like to play, which, funny enough, I got from Wolves. And we've given Raul Jimenez another penalty. I don't even know what happened there, to be honest. Ugh. And it's 4-1. And there's still 20 minutes left to play of this match. We don't need to see the replay of a penalty. Oh my goodness, we've absolutely capitulated in this match. I think the slow start kind of got into our heads a little bit, as Noel McLennan takes a wayward shot just to try and get something going. And we've also got an injury to Craig Bryson, who scored that wonderful goal. We'll bring on Funso Ojo. And yeah, guys, I don't know where it went wrong today, to be honest. But we'll review the game tapes, make some changes, and hopefully in the second leg we can get a 3-0 win against Wolves. Oh wow. We won't be too harsh on them. To be fair, they are playing against English Premiership talent. But yeah, as the papers are saying, Wolves coast past Aberdeen. We'll not dwell on that too much. We'll call it time on the video there. Remember, guys, to hit that like button if you've made it this far in the video. Subscribe for daily Football Manager content. And I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll probably play the last couple of games of the month, or the last game of the month and Motherwell, unless we do qualify for the Europa League and manage to beat Wolves, which I don't think we will. But if so, we'll see you back sooner. If not, peace until the next time.